Thank you. Came on last night for a little bit, but it just, yeah, you get some trolls and stuff. But yeah, thank you for the help me, Chloe. I was on late last night. I had to put a video out, and it's caused some, quite a few comments on it now. So yeah, it's maybe I need to put more videos out like that. That's just gonna get a lot of engagement and stuff. Anyway, so I hope everyone's doing well today. Yeah, you are you are a good person. Okay, thank you. Hi, Carol Jones. Thank you for the likes, Rachel. How you doing today? I hope you're well. Welcome in here. What you're up to today, everybody? I was going live mainly on YouTube, but it's just been a bit slow. But I thought I'd try and do this as well somehow. Try and multitask. But how you doing, Carol? Good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Sarah Louise. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm okay, thank you. Yeah. So, what's everybody plan for today then? Yeah. Yeah, just tap your screens up, people. All right. So, yeah. So I was looking into like some different health stuff, really. So I was sunbathing. Oh, nice. Where are you from? It looks a bit kind of dull here at the moment, but it could change later on or something. But it's looking a bit overcast, but can be like that in the morning and then just kind of brighten up later or something. But yeah, so I put this video out like last night, and in Spain. All right, oh cool. Yeah, whereabouts in Spain? Oh, Emily. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm on TikTok as well, so I'm just on 2 different platforms and stuff. So yeah, and then to people on TikTok, I'm on YouTube as well. So, Salu, oh yeah, Salu is. Hi Sabrina, how you doing? Yeah, you too. Yeah, Salu that's near like Reyes and all that in it, and yeah, I know like what is it? Have you been like Ventura or something? Thank you for the roles, Emily. Yeah, I've not really been on TikTok much lately. But yeah. But yeah, I want to go like Ventura would be good. I want to go there at some point. Yeah. So I do like some rides and stuff, but yeah. Our hotel's next to it. Oh, cool, yeah. Yeah. Hey, hello. Hope you're well, whoever's just joined. Hi, Alejandra. How you doing? Well, I've been to Barcelona before. Yeah, but a lot of trolls in it, Probably because they're fucking, you know, you know what I mean? Like, I knew it was gonna get some reaction, Hi, Mauricio. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I also had some trolls on my pull-up video. They were saying, "Oh, it's a chin-up and it's easier." It's like, okay, whatever, What am I doing today? Probably some kind of workout, and we'll see, really. But maybe I might do an actual pull-up thing, like with pronated grip, just to kind of like as a response. I don't know. I was thinking of like, thank you for likes, Carol. But the thing is, they'll never be happy. These people, will they? No matter what I do, they'll always find some way to nitpick. So, it's just yeah, Halloween soon. Yeah, I'm not really have anything planned. Yeah, they're always going to get a lot of haters with these sort of things. I don't know if they're haters or just trolls or whatever, but yeah, it was funny how they were comparing me to Danny G, and the thing is, like last night I actually put in the title. What was it? I put in the title. I'm the and I can okay, let's get rid of this one. I put in the title something about I'm the real hardest man on TikTok. You know, they just try and put some like really like obnoxious kind of titles and stuff. You know, maybe that'll be what makes me get popular if I just keep putting titles that trigger people and shit. You know, um, um, always one person who will be bitter. Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you, Lenny. Yeah, I hope everyone's well anyway. Just just chilling here right now. But yeah, there's always going to be someone that will try and find some way to nitpick, is what I've come to realize. Thank you for the roses, Chloe. But yeah, people are just bitter a lot of the time if they're, you know, they're not happy with their own life, so they'll then project that onto you and try to make you feel bad. Oh, you're about to start work. Yeah, yeah. You were saying that you do. Yeah. Hi, Penny. Hope you're well. Hi, Rich. Welcome in. How you doing today? Pansy, how's it going? Tap your screens, everybody. So yeah, I don't know. Just try and get back into this at work later on, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. You seen Richard today then, or any ideas on some new content ideas? What are your hobbies and interests? Well, just look at my videos. That's kind of gives you an idea, right? Fitness, I'm into music. I'm into like to be kind of funny, like doing impressions and things like that. But you know, anyway, like Kev, how you doing? I just put out whatever I want to put out. You know. Thank you for the likes one. So I'm not here to like, you know. No, I've not played video games for quite a while. Oh, not today. All right. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, welcome in everybody. Hope you're all having a good day. Hi, Aki, how you doing? Literally CBA, lots of drama in my shop. Everyone bitching about each other. Oh no, yeah, it was like in the work. Yeah, that's the thing. If you know, sometimes you know, if you do a certain job, there can be like infighting going on in it and stuff. Favorite food, I don't know. I quite like Asian foods and stuff like that. Or middle-aged women. Oh, it's like Karens, you mean? Plans for today, not much really. Probably some kind of workout later. Don't know if I'll be filming it, but yeah, probably just see what's going on really. But yeah, don't really have much planned. I don't drive now. I mean, driving's like quite expensive, right? I mean, how much does it cost to drive? It's like, you know, thank you for the roles, Emily. Yeah, it's just a lot of liability for me, really. Like, I can walk around most places. My last job used to be like that too. What do you mean? Are you on about like the middle aged, like, you know, like the Karens or something like, yeah. Literally thousands for lessons these days. I know it's crazy, is when you add up all the costs of it all, and then not to mention that, you know, you have to then go through like you have to buy a car, you have to, you know, you might have to finance a car or something, and then you have to like pay to, you know, put fuel in the car, you have to pay to MLT the car every year, to insure the car every year, to service and repair the car, etc., etc. You know, it's just, yeah, this can set you back thousands every single year. So yeah, if not more. I mean, it's just depends on how much you use it and all that. But yeah. Anyway, I couldn't be without mine though. Yeah, I guess it depends where you're from, really. But I really miss walking everywhere when I was younger. Oh yeah, dream job. I don't know. I'm kind of like into just sort of doing my own thing. If I just kind of do what is it is I want to do when I do it, kind of thing, and just if I want to do some kind of, you know, something for like, you know, kind of, so like, yeah, just tap your screens, everybody. Hi, Ethan M. How you doing? I hope you well. Yeah, good morning to you all. Keep the chat flowing, everybody. So, yeah, um, I don't know that maybe that video will just like I don't know if it's going to go viral or something because it's been getting quite a few comments on it and stuff, but you know, it's kind of to be expected, really. Yeah. I guess these days the government just give you benefits to do nothing, so good luck with that. Well, you know, if people want to do that, then you know, more power to them. Because why the fuck would you want to just have half your money taken away from you to work all day? You know, most of the people working all day, they're not any better off than people on benefits. You know. Hi, Gamer Rohit, how you doing? Good morning to you. Hope you're well. Yeah, if anybody's new here, please follow me or subscribe. It had like 96 shares. Oh yeah, 96 quite bitter beans. That's funny how you said that because there's literally a song called 96 quite bitter beans or something. Not if you know that one, CKY. Check it out. It's called 96 quite bitter beans or something. And that's what these people are. Well, they might not be all 96 people because they probably shared it. Someone shared it out multiple times, but it's kind of funny how yeah. In fact, I'm going to put that song on actually. 96, 96 quiet, bitter beings, just to kind of like, yeah, as a. Yeah, so I hope everyone's well today anyway. Share the live out if you can. Okay, take care. Yeah, yeah, but, you know, well, yeah, well, you know, people are going to do that then, you know, whatever. It says more about them, really, doesn't it? But yeah, all right. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, people are going to like do their thing, right? But in all seriousness, like, you know, I'm, you know, tougher and stronger than most of these guys anyway. So my point still stands. And even if people say, "Oh, but you can't fight" or whatever, it's like, well, I don't even think that would even matter that much if my pure size and strength would just kind of overpower them. So yeah, I mean, like, you know, you wouldn't want to see me in a fight, like saying that. Like, I almost ended up in a fight with some two people. I was literally like about to just like, you know, but ended up backing off after a bit. Because if I'm in that situation, adrenaline's going to take over, and yeah, so you can fucking hate and whatever, and just but yeah, just yeah, you don't know what you're fucking talking about. Like guy, because the adrenaline would just they wouldn't even be able to like have enough time to fucking react. You know, if it was in that situation, I wouldn't want to end up in that situation. It's not good. But like, I'm just saying, if it, you know, even though like in a street fight, you know, most people don't even know how to fight, so you know, I'd easily just like floor them if it came to that. Not that I'm about that. I don't want to cause violence necessarily. It's like that's not good. But I guess I'm probably just giving these people more ammunition. So I mean, I wouldn't. I really call myself the R word. Um, but there's a thing called like R word strength. But like I don't know if it like it could just be like the when somebody is in like a sort of gets an adrenaline, you could be quite dangerous. So it's like yeah, there's friggin' a troll account, whatever. That's just they just hide behind the fake account. Yeah, you're such a tough guy, aren't you? Yeah, you're so tough, aren't you? Hiding behind your fake accounts. You know. Hi, Freddie. Welcome in. Not seen you for a while. Thank you for the heart me, Freddie. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's been a while. You not go live really much anymore. I've not really been live on here much, but yeah. Right. Oh, you had a lot on sorted out. Okay, what have you been up to? Yeah. Hi, Chloe. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're all well. If anybody's new here, make sure you follow me so you get notified. Yeah, I've been off of it. Just got a bit fed up with it, really. But I put a video out last night, and it's yeah. Well, or whatever. I'll post whatever I want to post. So that's what I did. So yeah, people are gonna get quite, sort of yeah. People then think, oh, I can't fight or something. It's like, well, but if you actually saw me in an actual fight, then you might actually be shitting yourself for saying because that's when the adrenaline would take over, and then it's like all hell breaks loose. Because I've had times where things have like nearly gotten to that point, and it's like I have to try and kind of just stay calm. Like I said, there was like two people that I was willing to go up against because they were trying to like harass me in the middle of the street while I was performing and trying to just completely mess up what I was doing and trying to embarrass me. So I was about to fucking like, you know, fuck them up. But then they ended up just like going after a bit because it was just like they were literally threatening that if I did anything to them, that it was on CCTV and that I would go to jail. Yeah, you know that's how they reacted. So what I did is like, come on, man, let's do this. And I was like, and then they were like, oh, if you do anything, then it's on camera, and you'll go to jail. So that it shows how they're actually scared, I reckon, because they were probably if they actually thought that they could actually like beat me, then they probably wouldn't be told me that I would go to jail if I did anything. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's all engagement. Yeah, I'm not a fighter. I don't want to end up in fights, but it's just, you know, but I was just in a moment where I was just like, I was ready to it. They were going to push me to that. But like, I don't really want to get to that point. It's not good. I just want to, be in peace and, yeah. But, But I can see, it's gotten some like, if we put like an obnoxious title or something that people are gonna react to that. And I need to do more of that, I guess. I have to think of some more videos and titles that's gonna like yeah, yeah. It shows true colors when you stand up for yourself. Yeah, yeah, exactly. 'Cause then people are like, "Oh shit." Yeah, exactly. Because they don't expect you to actually like stand up for yourself. They just expect you to, "Hello, Carol. Hope you're well. Nice to meet you. Thank you for the roses." They expect you to just put up with their BS, you know, and just let yourself be humiliated by these people. It's like, no, it's not gonna happen. You're not just gonna like walk away from this and not then no consequences of it, you know? There are consequences for actions, you know? If you try and mess with me, then it's like, then you might regret that, because I'm not gonna put up with it. Luckily, I think there was some like officer that was actually like on my side, and they came up to me and said, if they cause any more trouble, then let me know. So that was good. Yeah, I'm over 6 foot tall. Yeah, yeah, I'm like over 6 foot tall, and obviously I've put on, quite a bit of size. I don't know if you see, I was actually looked a little bit bloated on that video, to be honest. I was a bit conscious because I just had a big meal, and I put on quite a bit of water weight, and it was just. But then later on in the evening, it kind of went down again. I had quite a big meal before it, and I probably shouldn't have done it at that time, but I had quite a big, yeah. I had loads of like pasta and stuff, and it was quite watery as well. It was just, yeah, like this pasta kind of soup type of thing, and it was, yeah. But that, so you have a big bowl of that can, yeah, yeah. But then they might say, "Oh, but I can't fight" or something, or I don't know if that's what they try to say. I don't know, um, but it's like, how would they know that? I mean, so I know there is a skill to it, but in this actual street fight, with adrenaline, I think that someone's power and strength is probably going to be like, if you've got that size and that strength, then they're probably not even going to have time to react. Most people, you know, unless they're actually, unless they're actually like a trained fighter, which most people aren't. Most people don't even do any of that. So, so it still stands that I would probably like beat most people in a fight, basically. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing is that, it's like, yeah, it was just a little goofy little video, but it was just, I mean, I can throw some pretty fast. I mean, I can go pretty hard, like, and they wouldn't know what's hit them, if it came to that. But like I said, I'm not trying to promote violence. Just saying, don't want to get myself. It is a good workout, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like you obviously a lot of upper body, but you also get your lower body in as well because you can get your hips involved when you're swinging a punch because it's not just about you're like you want to get your hips involved. It's not where you can drive more power into it. So that's one thing I've kind of learned about it. It's like it's about coordinating it and yeah. But I do a lot of like push-ups and things like that. So I could probably just like push, with my, just like, yeah. And if they're not ready, they'll probably just fall to the ground. Like, so, you know, couldn't throw a potty. Um, all right, this next song. Yeah, these trolls. Yeah, look. Uh, it's working well. Yeah, it's all engagement is good engagement. They say, right? You know. Yeah. Right. Let's just I'm gonna go in the other room. I've been practicing the dead stop push up, which is like a more challenging variation of it. So what you do is you go down and then like that. So you bet maybe it's one to try out, but yeah. I've also been there's one called the Mike Tyson push up, and obviously he's a pretty good fighter, right? You might have heard of him. This guy called Mike Tyson. This is his push up. So it's called the Mike Tyson push up. So go down like a regular one, but you're gonna do this. Those are Mike Tyson's. Yeah. So sorry. All right. Yeah, yeah. How we doing today, people? So that's Mike Tyson push-ups. Right. Hope you're all having a good day today, people. Just had to go myself. How did you get on with that? Hi, Paul. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Nice one. Okay, thank you. What to think what other exercises I can do? But yeah, there's like loads of exercises that I do. Different types of push-ups. I prefer it to normal push-ups actually. Oh, really? Yeah, burpees. Yeah, they're not that good at building muscle though, but they're good for like stamina. Depends how you do them though. If you do like more push-ups, then it can work. Like if I do like 5 punt burpees, they're good. I usually follow them up with like 5 jump squats. Have you ever tried? So there's one that I've been doing for the obliques called the side plank raises. Have you ever tried that? Anybody? It's a good exercise. That one for the obliques. Yeah, that one's a good exercise. Right. Let's get this one. Thanks for the likes, everybody. Yeah, because I do yoga, I think it's easier than a push up. I do a lot of these movements. Yeah, some people say it's harder, but I think because of the range of motion is a bit easier or something. Like, um, I was trying to do the bridge the other day, which is like a more of a mobility exercise, but see if I can kind of do it. But I just find it really awkward. But this is sort of like ah, ah, something like that. I'm getting there, but it's just need to just like make sure I don't strain my wrist. Do some stuff like this to try and release the tension from it. But yeah, that's I can't do them. What's that? You can do that, really? Oh wow! I think being taller it makes it harder. I don't know. Richard was saying that, but yeah, I think it's true. Yeah, it's like it's called a bridge, but some call it a crab as well. Can get my head off the floor too. Yeah, I've just about been able to get my head off the floor. It comes down to practice, doesn't it? You know, hands look better than mine. Oh really? What do you mean, my nails? Well, these like women jealous of my nails, isn't it? Look at that. Look at my natural nails. You know, they have to put like a normal glute bridge. Can you do a one leg glute bridge? In fact, you could do it on a bed or something. A one-legged glute bridge. What's this? Yeah, so glute bridge. So let's do it on the bed. So how do we do it again? It's like that, isn't it? We'll do it one leg, and then the other leg. Like that, is it? Yeah, yeah, they don't bite mine, yeah. One leg is good for me being a runner, yeah. They say you could do the pistol squat. There's one called a shrimp squat as well, but it's really difficult. Like this one's like the shrimp squat. It looks kind of like that, but I'm struggling to get the balance. So, uh, like that kind of thing, right? That's a leg exercise as well. Um, yeah, yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one, but it's good for building core stability and balance. Oh, see you later, Haley. Other exercises as I can do. Archer push-ups. I was like doing this one. To do like with a wide, like that, and then you. Ah, 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 oh. Yeah, they are hard. But thank you for the shirt, L. Injury free. The worst I is just little strains and stuff, but when you get a lot of injuries and stuff, that can be a bit stupid sometimes, and I'll just like not warm up like now. um Piling says nice. Okay, that's good. Then yeah, I don't know. It's just I try to do some stretches sometimes. Um, try and just do like kind of little stretches here and there, but I don't really have like a specific like warm up routine or anything. Anyway, let's get another song on there. Just do enough to warm up in general. Right. Yeah, yeah. It's just I went for a run yesterday. I was on like half of it was on like a little trail, like on grass. It was only just over 3 miles, but it felt a lot longer. So I'm guessing that must slow you down quite a bit. It's okay, Rainbow. Yeah, grass. I think it's just the uneven ground, isn't it? You know, there was like trails, like kind of paths, but they were hard to actually run on because they're really narrow. But trying to kind of keep on that was, if it's just on like smooth, like tarmac, then it, whatever you call it, then it's not like the same. And I can run faster, but yeah, it's just didn't get like the best time, but you know, it is what it is. It was like to be expected, really. Because another thing when you're going through a bit of like, sometimes you might have to like do a lot of like awkward like movements and things where you're having to like bend down a lot, or you're having to turn corners a lot and stuff. So that can also slow you down as well, can't it? Okay, thank you, Rainbow. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you. What do you mean? I'm fine. Hi, Becky. Hope you're well. Was Muddy Hills 55 miles in total? Blimey, that is a lot. Oh, hello, everybody. Jessica, no, I'm not Russian now. Falcon, I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing today? Sorry for yeah, yeah, okay, Becky. It was 4 mile loops, but rain solid. Oh no, that's not good, is it? Does it get like you said it was a trail or something? That could be quite difficult. Hello, Gracie, hope you're well. How are you today? Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me. So, are you able to do like the archery push-ups then, Freddie? Then is you were able to do that one? Also, try doing archer rows as well. They're really difficult. Like, as in, you do like a wide grip on a bar, and then you would like you basically put in your body weight onto like one side of sort of thing. So it's like your yeah push-ups I tend to avoid. Yeah, I suppose that with being a runner, it's like yeah, you don't want to get like too muscular or something. Is that what it is, or is it just you don't like it or something? Or it depends on what type of running you're doing. Like I've said before, where it's like if you're a sprinter, you want more muscle, but I should do them, but I just don't like them. Or really, what's your maximum? I did 33, my maximum, but yeah, I've been trying to work on form, trying to keep the core engaged and stuff. Or 20, yeah, that's not too bad. But yeah, yeah, it's after you don't like it, then that was a while ago, right? You have to just get back into it. But if you're struggling to do more than a couple of push-ups, then you could then regress and do like incline push-ups and stuff. Hello, Anton. How you doing? So there's different variations of push-ups that you can do to like build back up to it, sort of thing. But okay. H20, how you doing? Anyway, oh, that H20, is it? Anyway, yeah, I hope you're all having a good day today, people. Hi, squashed carrot. I'm not. Am I spiritual? I wouldn't really like call myself spiritual because it has certain connotations to it of like, like people think of it as like kind of, people with like crystals and all that kind of stuff. They think, oh, it's someone with like, um, these kind of like fluff and whatever. And I don't know. And then Anton's that's the religion then, right? Because I think of spirituality as separate from like Christ and stuff like that. Like people think of it as like kind of New Age and things like that, but I guess it's spirituality's got a kind. It's quite an ambiguous sort of term, really. Like it means different things to different people. I think so. All right, yeah, you take care. Okay, you have good luck with that, and yeah, it's like it means different things to different people. I've realized it's like for some people it's like religion, and then for some people it's just about being someone that's not materialistic and someone who values more immaterial things and like um sort of just does a lot of like meditation and just kind of isn't lives in the moment and that kind of thing. So that's the thing of like spirituality being a kind of different things to different people. Christ is the only way. Well, that's your opinion. Hello, Diana. How you doing today? Hope you well. Hello, Milani. Welcome in. So yeah, so that's the thing, right? So spirituality, like I said, it's what do people mean when they say that? It's like we're talking about spirituality. It's like Anyway, hi, Marilani. Hope you're well. If anybody's new here, make sure you subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Right, let's just get another song on then. So anyway, so it's not an opinion. Well, where is it then? I mean, I'm not getting into religion here. It's just, I don't have time to be arguing with people because you know you do your thing and whatever. But I'm just gonna. Hi, Mailani. Hope you well. How are you today? Welcome in here. Enola, how's it going? So yeah, just we're on a couple of platforms at the moment. So thank you for the follow. My dinner party. Yeah, well, but then there's different religions where they'll say Christ is the Son of God, not God itself. That's what I was told, that Christ was the Son of God. So what even is it? Because it's like everyone's got their own kind of interpretation of it. What's the chance that your version is the correct one? I don't know. I just if you want to believe that, then but I don't like it when like people try and push these things. But yeah, but then again, I was saying there is no God the other day, and thank you for following my Ilani. Like, I'm not here to argue. I'm just you're just trying to like I don't know what you're doing, like because can we just maybe get past all this stuff? Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to kind of say goodbye to you. All right. So yeah, just got one of these like whatever you call it, like um really like militant Christian type people in here. But yeah. Um. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good day though. Yeah, share the live out if you can. Hi Trace. Okay. I don't know. It's just people will do what they'll do and kind of try and force any opinion on anybody. But just, you take care, Rainbow. Have a good day. Yeah. Yeah. How would everybody share the live if you can? That would be great if you can do that. Hi Leo. Hello Dula. Hi Mona. How you doing? Humility is the first of all virtues. Um, humility. maybe you have the humility to admit that you don't know everything and that you know, that you could be wrong as well. I wanna maybe that's the humility that you need to have is that say that I say maybe I'm you know not 100% certain and I'm not gonna just like try and push this on. And even if I'm 100% certain, you know, I, I should just kind of like keep an open mind. So yeah. Anyway, I just can't really be bothered with people like this, you know. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, Anyway, how we doing today, people? Friggin' religious people, eh? Trying to like push their views and stuff, you know. It'd be fine if people were just like, that they'd have their beliefs, but then I think the main thing is just live a good life, you know. Don't be a bad person because if there's a God, then there's a God, you know. Does it even matter if you believe him? Then if you're a good person, then isn't that the most important thing, right? That you just live a good life. So you know, wouldn't God save you anyway if they see you're a good person and that they don't believe in you? So yeah, just whatever. Um, I hope everyone's having a good day then. Share the life if you can, people. Yeah, Nicola, how you doing? How you doing, Becky? You alright? So yeah, we always get these kind of like troll kind of people who just want to mess around and just uh, sad really, isn't it? Hi Angie, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Hi Aston, welcome in. Hi Jane, how you doing today? Hi, tap your screens. Yeah, I don't know, but Falcon says agreed, Jamie. Right. Yeah, yeah. So I think just try and live a good life and yeah, Jane, I'm okay, thank you. Glad to hear you good. Yeah, I just don't want to get arguing about religion. So it's okay to give your opinion but it's when you keep like trying to push religion and stuff. But we've got to try and just yeah focus on living the best life that we can and let others come to their own conclusions. I think just promote peace and love and all that kind of stuff. I think that's going to have a better effect than trying to. It's like you see these people in town just screaming about, you know, about repentance and all these sort of things. And so, what are you then? Are you like a sort of you say about being spiritual or something? I was just saying. I was just saying this thing of like spirituality has different meanings to different people. For some people, it's just about mindfulness and being, kind of being present and being kind of not someone who's distracted with accumulating material possessions and things like that. Hi, Adele, how you doing? You are. So I was just like there was like lemon eight thing, whatever, but it's I don't really use it. But it's just like people have followed me on there and stuff, but it's like I don't know whether there's any point in it or anything. But hi, Lissy, how you doing? It's like their version of like Instagram almost or something like that. I don't know, but okay, to you, okay then. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Welcome in, Lissy. Well, how's life going with you then? Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you for the hot meat. I remember you were saying about moving house or something, but yeah. Um, but yeah, how you doing anyway, Lynn? people giving their opinion and preaching when not asked is very annoying. Yeah, it's like unsolicited advice, isn't it? It's similar to that, isn't it? When people give advice to someone that didn't ask for it, I find that quite annoying. It's just because when it's like, well, I think when people do, it's like when people give advice that they didn't ask for it. Usually, that's because they're being condescending and trying to just use it as a way to kind of patronize somebody. And then when someone's trying to push religion, they're trying to like it's almost like they're trying to I don't know scare you into it sort of thing, saying that oh you need to follow this particular religion, otherwise you won't be saved or something like that. I'm like thinking, well, what kind of God is this that forces you to you know believe in something that you don't in order to be saved? I'm thinking, well, if you're a good person, then surely that's what counts, right? Thank you for the roses letter because there's that many religions out there that's like, well, what even is the truth? You know, how do I know that that's the truth? So yeah, thank you, Letty. Shouldn't it come down to more about the person's intent and like what they're, at least it's just none of it makes any sense to me. But I remember there was someone in my chat the other day that was saying that his beliefs in Christ, saying that he doesn't believe in eternal life. But isn't that one of the things about religion that supposedly God created people for like to to then go to heaven and live eternally, but according to him that then you live for a little while and then you just go and then that's it. So I've never really heard that before about that sort of theory on like God and hell, like you would just die after death or something like that. So there's a lot of different. I think people should believe in what they want, but don't preach it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the roast. I don't know. Religion's just way of dividing people. It's like that's what they say. Don't talk politics and religion. But the thing is, though, yeah, it does cause war. Yeah, but like I suppose with politics, it's like there is certain important things that need to be changed. But it's like I don't know. It's one of those things. Thank you. I don't know why you keep coming here because you always keep trying to come in here and trying to lecture me about how I should grow my account or something. I don't know. Like anyway, but yeah, hope everyone's having a good day today. Anyway, yeah. Good morning, Julie. Good to see you again. How have you been? You okay? Hi, Rin Sue. How you doing? Welcome in here. Tap your screens up. Thank you. Let's get to 10,000 likes before I finish. I'm making a grilled cheese. Oh, yeah. Hello, hello, Hunter. How you doing? You all right? Welcome in here. If you're new here, make sure you give me a follow. Yeah, hopefully I can get to that 10,000 followers soon. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Hang on. I thought I got rid of that person. Are they just trolling the chat or some shit? I'm just gonna block them because I just don't want that in here. So yeah, I don't know. I think they might just be a troll or something. I don't know. That Anton person. He was telling us to shush both of us. That doesn't sound like something that a Christian person would be saying, does it? But the thing is, though, a lot of them do act like that, though. A lot of them do act like really pushy and trying to, I don't know, but whether they're Christians or Muslims or whatever, or any of these type of like Abrahamic religions. I mean, I tend to not find that people like Buddhists do that though as much. They tend to be a lot more kind of accepting of different people's faiths and stuff. But yeah, a lot of these more like Abrahamic ones, like whether it's Christianity and Islam and those ones especially. I respect people's choice to believe in religion, even if I don't agree with it. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to agree with everything everybody says, but they're allowed to have that opinion. Was it something like I might disagree with what you say, but you have the right to say it, kind of thing? I will defend your right to say it. That's the one, isn't it? This is the thing with free speech, and the problem is you've got these people on the so-called left wing, whatever, the liberal people who are like they talk about, you know, about being kind of like about liberalism and all that, but isn't part of liberalism about having free speech and being able to, be able to kind of give your own opinion regardless of whether it's right or not, or whether I agree with it or not, or whether it could be offensive to certain people? Isn't that what liberalism is supposed to be? As opposed to this kind of almost like kind of almost it's almost like they're a bunch of like extremists. It's like they're almost that far left that they're fascist. Basically, is what some of them are. It's like they're that far to like that side of like it's like this sort of yeah. They're trying to like censor people and like thank you for the follow. Yeah, exactly. Because I didn't like the actual true left about acceptance. They talk about acceptance, like accepting different people's opinions and not being bigoted, but yet they will not extend that out to other people's opinions. They want people to accept their opinions, but they won't accept others' opinions. Like you said, it's completely hypocritical. It's like they'll be liberal when it suits them, but then they'll switch up. It's like they're, yeah, what do you call it? Like when people do that. Well, let's change the topic up because I've been really being fascinated with a couple of like different topics, like like the whole backroom stuff, right? So I've been looking into this thing on like this thing called liminal spaces. So maybe we can talk a bit more about that sort of stuff. And yeah, it's got a bit of like a rabbit hole on that, and then I started to get down the thing of uncanny valley and stuff like that, and yeah, it's because there's this thing about like what is it that makes like these things spooky, but a lot of it's down to like having a space that's supposed to be occupied with people, but it's not. We're not supposed to see it when it's not occupied with people. So, for example, if you was to say be in some like shopping mall or something when it's shut, there's going to be a sense of like kind of eeriness about that because it's like if you feel like you're not really supposed to be there. Thank you for like dying. It's like it's almost like forbidden in a sense, and yeah, like it's just. But yeah, in say like a place like nature, it's like you expect there to be like nobody there kind of thing. So it feels okay. It's like if you're in say like a countryside or whatever, and there's nobody there, but it's like that doesn't feel like a liminal space in a sense because it's like the definition of a liminal space is like a transitional space, somewhere that we normally would go between two places. Like it could be like a petrol station or whatever, a gas station as they call it in America. So it's like, but then when you see it like out of its context, out of its normal context, there's a kind of weirdness about it, like almost like creepiness about it, really, for a lot of people. And yeah, so you see a lot of it in like movies and stuff. Have you ever seen The Shining before? And there's like the empty hotel room. It's just so creepy because normally there would be people up and down, and it would, But when you take these like type of like liminal spaces, like like corridors and stuff like that, out of its normal context, it feels really off. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever seen The Shining before, but it's a good film. With that, is it Jack Nicholson playing as "Here's Johnny"? That famous thing from it. Yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day today. Yeah, Jack Nicholson. Yeah. Right, Ant, how you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome in here. Hello, everybody. But yeah, so I don't know if you looked into that whole like the back rooms. I like the back rooms. It's yeah. Apparently they're coming out with a movie of it. I might actually watch it if they do. I'm not really that into watching a lot of movies, but if they do bring a Backrooms one out, I would like to see it. But I would like it if they don't put too many like monsters in it and stuff because there's something about like suspense that is what sells it. I think when they started adding a lot of different things into it, I think that's when it got a bit kind of. There's something about like it being completely empty and like when you it's like it's the whole thing of am I alone or am I not alone? That's the kind of anyway. Yeah, hi everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, okay. Anyway, hi Jacqueline. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. Don't even know who that is. But I don't know how you doing. Hope you're well today. Yeah. Hi, Lucky. Hope you're well. Stay. So doing. Hello. Who's this? Is it Anya? Oh, it's Basque. Country. Welcome in anyway. Nice to meet you. Hope you're having a good day. Um, yeah, tap up your screens, everybody. Basque country. Does anyone know what that is? Basque country. Is that in Europe somewhere? Basque country. Sounds French or something like that. Yeah, so yeah, I was going to say yeah, French. Yeah, yeah. Why is it called Basque Country? I would have thought it was like a country. It says here it's in Spain. How's that Spain then? Northern Spain. How, that doesn't make sense. Why is it called Basque then? Basque sounds French. Unless it's moved borders, I don't know, but Basque sounds like Basque when it's got like, yeah, it sounds more French. I would have probably thought of it. Oh, it's both. Well, it says Northern Spain, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's just over the border into Spain apparently. It's all in Spain, so, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe the name does sound more French or something. It's like if I had to put money on it, I would have said it was French. But well, according to Wikipedia, it's showing northern Spain. Hi, it's no goodbye. How you doing? Is it Anya? How you doing anyway? I just like what is Basque a French word? No, it says it's an English word. Apparently, comes from the French. Basque comes from the English word Basque comes from the French word Basque, which ultimately derives from the Latin Vascons. English is bad. Okay, so that doesn't make any sense. It says rather the saying that Basque is not a French word, rather the English word Basque comes from the French word Basque. What do you mean? What, I don't get that. Like, well, it's French then. It's a French word. What are you on about? What they might mean is that Basque has been adopted into the English language as well, but Basque is originally a French word. So it doesn't even. Hello, Anthony. How you doing? I hope you well. So I don't like understand like how is it that it's saying that it's it's an English word, but it's saying it's a French word or something. I'm okay, thank you, William. How you doing? Hi, Steve. Hang on a sec. Why are you telling people like? Anyway, hang on a sec. What's going on here? Why you like answering other people? If I want to answer that, then I'll answer that. What's that about? Anyway, hi Rainbow, welcome back. Hello Dean. We just finished your coffee break now, fair enough. Welcome in. Lizzie, welcome back. Hawkins says you haven't missed much now. Just me arguing about where some things from or something. I remember a while ago I was arguing about whether Australia should be considered as an island or not. Basque is considered the oldest language in Europe, but it's not very well known. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know about that. Yeah. Well, I've heard like Catalan is like a separate language from Spanish, and some like people in like north, like east sort of Spain, north and like east type of direction. You know what I mean? Like up to, from about like kind of Valencia up to about just above like Barcelona. Yeah, yeah. So that's apparently their main language, isn't it? Hi, Katrina. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well today. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. A bit busier now, so share the live out if you can, people. God bless the world. Yeah, 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 yeah. So tap your screens. They'll get 10,000 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Basque. I in Basque is Kai. Kai. Your name's Kai. You mean? Looks like you put Kai. So I know like people put XO at the end of their messages sometimes. Um, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Is everybody okay then? Yeah, tap your screens, everyone. Welcome in. Hi, Joshua. How you doing? Yeah, yeah. Hi, Titch. Tap your screens, everybody. Joshua, thank you for likes. How you doing, Joshua? Hope you're well today. Yeah. I was thinking Lennox Lewis then. Yeah, Lennox Lewis. Yeah, yeah, Lennox. Yeah, Joshua Lennox. Joshua Lennox Davis. That's a bit of a bit of a long name, but yeah. Anyway, um, do man, Jamie, you deserve better. Okay, why do I mean I deserve better? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I deserve worse. To be honest, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, why do I even have anybody? What? My show's kind of just a bit of a, I don't know. Why would anyone really like? But then at times I'm like, I don't know. It just depends on what I'm feeling at the time. But maybe I could play some of the Joe Hawk if anyone wants to see that. It's an instrument that I've been practicing, so maybe I should do some more videos where I practice playing this thing. Yeah, I could like do a bit of that if you want, but I've got some music playing. She's out there, I believe. What's that? What are you talking about, Lizzie? Who's out there? Don't know. Anyway, hi, King. Hope you well. Tap up your screens, everybody. Oh, someone for you. What? All right. Well, I wasn't even talking about that, but thank you for the rose. Is it Anya? It's just people putting these like really hard to tell fonts and stuff, and it kind of looks like it's a bit hard to sort of tell sometimes like what it says. Why don't people just have a bit more kind of clear? But I don't know. This one to be fancy, I guess. Yeah, yeah, the one that that reminds me of that shitty song. I'm so fancy, you already know. In the fast lane, from LA to Tokyo. Uh, Hi, Mandy. How you doing? Hope you well. Everybody okay today? Hi, John. How you doing? Um, yeah, yeah. Iggy Azalea, yeah, whatever she's called. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was like a kind of. I think people thought it was a bit like offensive because it was like this sort of white girl that's like sounds like she's black kind of thing. And actually, I can do the Shaggy impression where it goes, "Love is one big party when it's still young." You know that song, Angel. Love is one big party when you're still young. But who's gonna have you back when it's all done? So good when you're little, you're pure fun. Can be a full sun. What about the long run? Hey, Johan, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Hi, Ems, how you doing? Hi, PJ, how you doing? I hope you're well. Ems, thank you for the likes. That was a great Shaggy impression. It was tremendous. Dance like no one's watching. Oh yeah, I don't really dance though. It's just not really for me. But yeah, yeah. Um, you like this song? Oh yeah. It's a great song. It's a tremendous song. Anyway, hi Pods. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Hi Zach. How you doing? Hi Lindy. Welcome in everybody. Hope you're all having a good day today. Let's get this shared out if you can. Hello Chris H. How you doing? Hi Runner. Yeah. So I don't know. Just what are you up to today, Falcon? You're not going over to Yogi's live then? He'll be live now, won't he? At Tilly. I'm from the UK, Rainbow. Where are you from? What's your name, by the way, anyway? Have you not? I don't know. How long is this been your first time here then? Hi, Nurse Maureen. Hello, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day today. I'll come in. Trump would say he wrote that song himself. Yeah, it was the greatest song I ever wrote. It was a lot of a lot of a lot of hours went into writing that song, and now there's people writing songs with AI, and it's so terrible. People can write masterpieces with AI. It's so bad. It's musicians are they have no talent anymore. They have no creativity. It's all outsourced to AI, ChatGPT. Anyway, hope everyone's well today. Hi, Fran. How you doing today? Welcome in. Let's get this straight out if you can. A bit slow now, but oh well. Yeah, yeah. Maybe my Trump impressions like put people off or something. Yeah, yeah. So, is everyone okay? Oh, the rest see you live. And there he goes. Well, okay, take care. See you again soon. All right. See you. What is that? What's your name? SLB Media. How can you didn't reply to Rainbow? What you mean? I just did, didn't I? What you on about? Oh, sorry. Where am I from? From the UK. I just said. I, I think you're just trying to wind me up. Hi, lady. Thank you for the likes. Hi, Missy. Hope you well. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know who's even for real on here. Hi, cool Maria. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day today. Sometimes I just kind of, sometimes I just say things I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. I'm just like, I'll say sorry for things I'm not even sorry for. Thank you for hormones. Like, oh, I do, lady. All right. Got the old transmitting through the depths of the helmet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and with that name, I'm just gonna say goodbye to you. But for baby girl too, how you doing? Honestly, thank you for the likes. So thank you for following me. I think it stems from childhood trauma. What's that? I don't know. Maybe like Macman. Yeah, yeah. Hope you have a great day today. Time for workout. Keep us. Yeah, you take care of what you're doing for your workout. Yeah, I'll be doing some workout later at some point today. So yeah, just Sora, how you doing? Music. People, I bet everyone's loving it. Yeah. There's some treadmill light weights. Tom, you doing workout? I'll join and do it too. All right. I don't know if I'll be filming it though. So yeah, I might just be doing an outdoor one, but I don't know if I'll be filming it though. Maybe I'll film something to put on a YouTube short or something like that and TikTok. But I don't know if I'll be like filming it live or something. But yeah, so I bugs. So I do like a few different exercises like pull ups and rows, things like push ups, sometimes dips as well. Bad Omens, this ain't Bad Omens. This is a pretty obscure band called Burn for Me, Demo 2004. Um, you know, yeah. So anyway, so yeah, just hi PJ, how you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, yeah. We got these trolls just trying to Yeah, what are you gonna say? You know, like Haley. Um, it's from your mama's muff. Um, Hi Lee, how you doing? I hope you're well. Hi Lisa, how you doing? Anyways, take care, mate. I'm off for now. Okay, no worries. You take care. Yeah. Like Rosie, how you doing? I hope you're well today. Or do you know each other? Odds, Dollars, and Haley's? Like Elsa, how would you know if they have a sister called Chloe? You guys know each other, so what's going on? Huh. Hi Shamir, how you doing? Hi Cat, how you doing? Hi Chloe. Hi Zipporah, how you doing? Hello Sky, how you doing? Hi Kate Brown, 18, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Silhouette, how you doing? Um, Falcon's still there. Yeah, yeah. Hi Georgia, good to see you. How have you been? Hope you're well today. Welcome in. I need to get some more videos out, really. Hi Sharon. Hi Dom. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Just not too bad. Thank you for the help me, Georgia. Just trying to like just good ideas. Probably try and think of some today actually. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah. So I just know that my last one's been getting popping off a bit, but yeah, it's not really resulting in a lot of new followers though. So I don't know. Hi Luke, how you doing? I hope you're well. What do you like talking about? I like talking about like health, fitness, and mental well-being and mindset and things like that. Those are things I like to kind of get into. But I stitched. How you doing? I hope you're well today. TT is TT hard. What do you mean? You're on about trying to grow. Yeah, it's been slow lately, so I've kind of been a bit taking a step back from it. But I've been doing more YouTube, but that's also been a struggle as well. But I don't know. Seems like they'll push you out for a while, and then they'll just kind of slow down. But it is what it is. Why don't you just ask me a question then? You know, I mean, I can't ask you a question and we'll ask it. You know, like I mean, I don't get why people like do that. I don't. I mean, but I might not answer it though. But you know, yeah, it's slow. I give up. Well, I used to go live, but I don't now. Yeah, a lot of people have said like they get a lot of views and it stops. Um, so yeah, just hope everyone's having a good day. Hi, Rose, how you doing? Welcome in. Scott, Baron, how you doing today? Hi, Laura, how you doing today? Hey, Pirate, how you doing? Gablet, how you doing? Hi, Wee Little Angel, how you doing? Hi, Alan. Um, Hello, Manohara, how you doing today? Yeah, yeah, just yeah, yeah. It doesn't really matter, you know. Just it's like I saw this content yesterday, and it was obviously fake. Basically, someone was like throwing some beef at some truck for speeding, even though they weren't. It's just like rage bait stuff, isn't it? So yeah, it's like people will do anything for views on these sort of platforms. It was on Instagram, I think, but same kind of thing. But yeah, I know. Like, feet, how you doing? Well, the way I kind of saw that is it was just a waste of meat, you know? Like an animal has died and then you just like wasted all that throwing it at a car. They can't exactly eat that then, can they? So they just wasted that. People just need to be more positive rather than bring people down. Yeah, no, just they probably can't fight themselves. So whether they want to think it's real or not, they probably can't fight themselves. That's my point. And I'm just like, they might think I'm like, you know, it's like the thing is right. They might think that they've, you know, they're laughing at it, whatever. But the thing is that what they don't realize is that I have the last laugh with all these things because they play into my hands. So yeah, I think your video was good. So if you would like it, does it matter if anyone else does it. Yeah. The only thing I would say that was wrong with it is that I just had a big meal before it. Hello, Pippa. I'm alright. I'm alright. Thank you. How you doing? I had a big meal and I was a bit bloated. So if you noticed, like my gut was up because it was bloated from all the food. But you can see right now, like it's kind of gone down. Got some like yeah. So that's what it looks like now. But yeah, it's just it was a bit bloated. I had a lot of water in the gut from all the food. There's a lot of water. Like I have like quite high calorie diet and a lot of water in it. So so it's not ideal in that sense, really. But yeah. Anyway, um, see what we've got next. Yeah, yeah. I know. It's just yeah, yeah. I'm actually surprised no one actually commented on that actually, but because people always find something to comment on. They're probably just focused on like, oh look, you can't fight this guy because I put out this title that might be a bit obnoxious or whatever. But you know, that's what they're trying to do is just like, you know, like I know what's going to happen. I know what they're going to do, so I know that people are going to react to it. I'm going to put more content out like that. That's just going to. It's like the whole thing with the virgin thing, right? It's like whether I am or not. It's like I'm getting it's causing them to react to it. So it doesn't matter if I'm telling the truth or not. That they are reacting to it. So yeah, it's like I can be manipulative, and so I'm not going to comment if I'm telling the truth or not because let them think for themselves what they want to think. Like Amber, how you doing? Hello, William. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like it's. I think it's going to wait for the right person, personally, but people will do what they'll do. But you're going to like, get the people who are going to say, "Oh, well, you should go to a brothel or something like that," and it's like, well, it's like, oh wow, that's like, oh, I never thought, I could do that. If I really wanted to do that, then I would, you know. It's like it's almost like they're trying to insult my intelligence by acting like I've never thought about something like that before. Like it's like no, I'll never do that because it's just not even right. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's it, because if you don't love yourself, then you're not gonna find that from anywhere else because you have to learn to cultivate it within. Otherwise, people are just gonna take advantage of your. It's like same with respect as well. As if you don't have that, then people are gonna people are gonna like take advantage and yeah, and break your heart, and your trust. So it's just yeah. Anyway, hi Dave. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. But yeah, these people are just a bunch of like, I don't want to use the word. I think the word hater, I think, gets thrown about too much. They're just people with their own issues, and whether it's just they're bored or whatever. But I would just say, like, is there not something better you can do with your life? If you put that energy into actually doing something more productive, perhaps instead of going around all day and making fun of other people, then imagine where you could be in life. But they don't think like that, do they? They just want that instant gratification of just putting somebody down to make them feel better. They don't think about the long term and what they could achieve. People looking for, probably they feel bad about themselves, so they take it out on others. Yeah, but like I said, if you're feeling bad about yourself, hello Mazzy, how have you been? Not seen you for a while. Hope you're well today. If you're feeling that bad about yourself, then you need to self-reflect and then you need to figure out what you can do to improve that. Hi Candy, but maybe they need some therapy or something. Some people, but then again, to be honest, I think a lot of therapy isn't very good either, especially this online therapy. But yeah, I'm okay, thank you, Mazzy. Yeah, I haven't been live on here much lately, so I'm gonna try and get back into it. Sometimes I get a bit fed up and just be on the verge of just giving up everything. And I've been on YouTube a bit more, but it's just been a bit dead on there. So I'm glad to be back on here and just good to see all the regulars coming back. Stuff like I kind of miss it actually. It was good to connect with everybody. Yeah, maybe it's just sometimes it gets a bit too much, and then it just feels like Groundhog Day, and just you get fed up of it. Um, yeah, yeah. Anyway, so there's this thing with like music nowadays, and how like there hasn't really been any really like big influential musician for a while, has there? Some might argue that the last big influential one was probably like Justin Bieber and like Taylor Swift and those types, and like Adele and whatever. Those are like kind of. But it seems like since then, the musicians that have been coming out have been. It's like what have you got now, like Lewis Capaldi and whatever. But it's like they might have the odd like hit or whatever, but it's like they just don't seem to have that same impact. They were saying it's because of this thing called the death of the monoculture, and how that is yeah, yeah, I was saying I went live meet people because I don't socialize much, but I could not cope with trolls. Yeah, it gets a bit much, but I was just saying about yeah, let's see what we've got next. So like, people, sort of let's see uh what have we got next? Yeah, like the music this and stuff, it's just become quite like forgettable, I guess. People are just not really into following like musicians and stuff like that much like they used to. Well, you might have like a small dedicated following more so nowadays versus this monoculture where it's like you have these like, so I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Which could be a good thing in a sense because it's good that say like smaller musicians are like being able to use social media and things like that to be able to get themselves out there. That's something that's quite a good thing I would say. Yeah, that's what I would say. It's good that smaller ones have been able to use platforms to help or reach more people and stuff. But if that's something that like I'll see you later, George, have a good day. If people have a interest in music, wanted to become a musician, then yeah, using social media can be one of the best ways to do it. But even things like talent shows. I mean, I've had someone tell me I should go on a talent show, but I'm like, the thing with that stuff is that oftentimes people will go on to that and then it doesn't really do much to boost their career or anything like that because it just doesn't seem to have the same impact that it did. But you had a few like stars that would be made from that, but then after a while, it's like who cares like who wins? You know, Britain's Got Talent or whatever. It's just become a bit irrelevant now, especially with social media becoming bigger. And I mean, when it first started, it was like it was different, but like over time, it just needs to become irrelevant. Is it worth all the hassle of going through all that, going through all these audition phases, and then even if you get to say like into that main audition, and then there's a chance you might not even make it to past that because they've already decided who's going to go through, and you might just not meet that criteria or whatever for it, and it's just one of those things. It's like, do I really want to be messing around with that? Elaine, how you doing? My unique taste. I hope everyone's having a good day. I don't know if it would really make that big of a difference. I've seen there's some people have been on say like these talent programs, and then it never really got them that big of exposure beyond that because people just see it that they get that few minutes of fame, whatever. But then after that, then it's like they're forgotten about. Hi, Ali. Okay, cool. So they're forgotten about after a bit. So is it even worth it? I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit like old thinking that 'cause it's like Richard was saying about maybe I should go on some talent show or something like that. I'm like, but is that really going to help me? Probably not. Hi, Tom Bowers. How you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're all having a good day today. But I don't know. It's like everyone's gonna have their own opinion. You've seen Mr. Bean before? Or said it. Oh yeah. Today. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I just remember that one was trying to get to sleep, and then he uh, he shoots the light bulbs to turn the light out. Stupid. Uh, Hope everyone's well today. Anyway, share the live if you can, please. That would be really appreciated. Hi, June. How you doing? I hope you're well. And there's going all right. Thank you. How about you? I'm having a wonderful, tremendous day. Hi, Edith. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Yeah, yeah. I don't know whether to restart the YouTube live because it's kind of like slow. Hi, Lofty. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Yeah, I might restart the YouTube section.